Now listen, now listen, now listen. I'm the Dairy Queen, won't you come with me along the milkshake way? I've got lots of good surprises, fresh and yummy for you every day. There are malts and shakes and sundaes too, whenever you stop. And of course your very, very favorite, the cone with the curl on top.
You don't have to just dream about Dairy Queen. Your favorite Dairy Queen treat is a refreshing reality at your nearest Dairy Queen store.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to Televoid. Let's give it up for the Televoid band, everybody. As you all know, my name is Ian, I'm your host, and here at Televoid we all like to gather together and take a break from our busy lives to watch some TV together. It's all very normal, isn't that right, Frank? You tell him, Frank. Alright everybody, let's not waste any more time, let's get right into the TV watching. Here we go. Death can happen at any moment. So it's a good thing we have companies like Bar Films, a film production and distribution company that was always looking out for American safety with films like Nutrition, You Are What You Eat, Joyride, and Auto Theft. The vandalism film, Only You Can Stop It. That one sounds pretty good. And of course today's film, Safety, In Danger, Out of Doors from 1978. The film opens with a group of kids just getting out of school as they're accosted by a crossing guard who's maybe just a bit too handsy for my personal comfort.
Hey kids, I bet you're glad it's Friday. You looking forward to the weekend?
Yeah, Kevin and I are going to go hiking up to the lake. Yeah, my big brother's letting me take his boat out. I get to stay home this weekend, but I'll find something fun to do.
Good for you, Terry. Fun is where you find it, providing you find it safely.
Don't worry about us, Miss Kingsley. We'll be all right. Our school's starting a Danger Dodger Club. Yeah, we all plan to join.
This is Miss Karen Kingsley, youthful, gifted, attractive.
Yeah, she sure does look attractive in that very real crossing guard hat with little bits of paper stuck up on there, doesn't she?
A successful freelance architect who still finds time to serve the children of her community as a volunteer crossing guard.
Karen Kingsley says goodbye to the children, returns to her job, and then suddenly the film takes a very dramatic shift in tone.
It was less than a year ago. Karen was returning from a visit to her favorite Aunt Margaret in the small township of Springfield. It was here that something took place which gave her extraordinary powers.
Don't get out of the car, Karen! What are you doing?
We are the Stellans. We wish you only good, Karen Kingsley.
No, I haven't laced your drink with some type of hallucinogenic drug. The premise of this safety video is that Karen Kingsley was spoken to by aliens and/or Alvin the Chipmunk. These aliens have given her the task of keeping children safe, but they don't stop there.
Receive the ancient ring of the three torches. Receive its knowledge, Karen Kingsley. The ring becomes the safety shield.
Like most crossing guards, Karen Kingsley has magic rings that transform into a time-stopping safety shield and some type of magic wand which can teleport objects as well as rewind time if she waggles it around like this.
Receive the power and be called Guardiana, Safety Woman.
Yes, Karen is just your typical, everyday, successful freelance architect and part-time volunteer crossing guard turned superhero via aliens concerned with the safety of human children. And now that the backstory's out of the way, let's see how Safety Woman is gonna use her new powers. Kevin and unnamed white child are hiking around in spiffy outfits, ready for a day of boating, fishing, and copious amounts of plaid. These two future members of the Danger Dodger Club dodge the danger of looking like total squares by not only not wearing their life jackets, but by leaving them behind on the docks. Well, you know, this isn't so bad. It's actually kind of peaceful. Everything's going just grand until unnamed white child loses his hat and then just falls out of the boat.
Help me! Tommy, I'm coming!
Oh, Tommy. The dying white child's name is Tommy. I'm glad we found that out in time to put it on his tombstone.
Lizzie, help! Help! The boat's drifting away!
But somewhere, a successful freelance architect and part-time volunteer crossing guard springs into action. Okay, that was kind of amazing.
Safety Woman, we glad to see you.
After saving the children through the power of time travel, although the kids still appear wet and they still remember falling out of the boat, so I don't know. Safety Woman begins to discuss, of all things, pool safety. Train with an instructor to learn how to swim, stay in the shallow end, no running or horseplay around the pool. All this stuff is great to know, sure, but I can't help but feel like Safety Woman is taking advantage of the situation a little bit to just lecture us about all water-related safety measures. Eventually, though, she finally loops back to always wear your life jacket.
Never swim or boat in an area where there's no one around to help you. And never go boating without a life jacket on.
Boy, we really goofed. Yeah, we were dumb.
When we get out of doors, we feel free. But we're never free of the dangers around us. We've always got to stay alert. There was a hiker here last week, for example.
Okay, so we're all in agreement that that is definitely a runaway child, not just a hiker, right? Safety Woman tells a tale about this so-called hiker that set out on his journey prepared in every way imaginable, except that he went on his hike alone.
He decided to do a little climbing. Like so many other hikers who are injured, he went beyond his limits. He called for help. Since he was alone, no one could hear him.
Help! Help!
This looks like a job for Safety Woman and her incredibly loud superpowers.
Wow!
Oh, come on. That was the wow of a kid who's not even remotely paying attention. See, watch this. Hey, Tommy, you just won a lifetime supply of dollars.
Wow!
See? Nothing.
Lucky for Rodney that you saved him.
Yes, but even Safety Woman can't be everywhere.
You remember that loser kid from the beginning of the movie that Safety Woman kept awkwardly caressing?
You're looking for Terry. Find his work, Vanny.
Well, we finally get to see what she decided to do this weekend, which apparently consists of trying to convince this strangely mature adolescent to ride his motorized bicycle machine.
No way, Terry. Kids our age, they're not allowed to ride around on the block. It's illegal for kids our age to be riding around on the streets.
Then where are you gonna ride it, huh?
Well, after I get it adjusted, my dad and I are gonna go up to Uncle Jack's ranch. And up there is private property, so it's okay for us to ride it.
Well, you just know all the laws and rules about motorcycle safety, don't you, kid? Now, this is the kind of responsible youth that really puts me at an odd place emotionally. I mean, on the one hand, I want to make fun of him for being a know-it-all safety nut, but on the other hand, I kind of want to see if he could help me out with a problem I'm having with my car.
Take me with you. I'll ask your dad. He'll let me.
Wrong again. He wouldn't even let you get on it without the proper equipment.
What equipment?
Over there.
The next logical step in this story would be that she asks to borrow said safety equipment, but instead of doing that, she just storms off, and I really can't blame her. I mean, who wants to sit around and listen to someone talk about kids our age?
Keep your old mini bike. Don't ask to borrow my skateboard, Jeff.
Terry, look out! Look out!
I must leave. Aware. Alert. Alive.
My skateboard.
That's what you say, kid? After getting magically teleported out of the way of a speeding van, your first concern is your skateboard? Also, I like that the first thing Safety Woman does after saying that she can't be everywhere is immediately show how she can be everywhere.
Guardiana, you saved me.
Yes, Terry, but that was too close. And our town does have a paved area set aside for skateboarding. And if I'm not mistaken, it's only 4 blocks from where we're standing right now. Helmets and pads are required, so everyone can have fun without the risk of serious injury.
Oh yeah, sure, this looks safe as hell. Once again, Safety Woman is just gonna hijack this teachable moment to teach about random safety information. She doesn't even say anything about looking both ways before you cross the street, which I thought was the lesson here. She just starts rambling.
I think Terry just forgot that sometimes the only way to avoid danger is to stay away from the places where danger is at. An abandoned car might look like fun, but jagged edges, broken glass, and other hidden dangers can spell trouble.
Well, darn, it looks like I'm gonna have to cancel my annual trip to go hang out at the glass-filled abandoned car at the dump. Guardiana and the kids start listing off places to avoid. Railroad tracks, power lines, construction sites, vacant lots. You're telling me I can't even go to a vacant lot?
That's right. Being alert means staying away from those places. Every town has parks and playgrounds and places where you can have fun safely. You see, Terry, here you can have fun and not have to worry about traffic.
Oh, and I suppose I'm supposed to ride my skateboard on the monkey bars then?
My problem is I keep forgetting important things.
Yep, alright, that's probably the most relatable line in the whole film.
Well, we all forget, Terry. It takes practice to keep aware and alert, and there are lots of new dangers that we have to look out for, too. That's why schools have safety clubs like the Danger Dodgers.
Then maybe I should join one while I'm still in one piece.
Oh, get out of here with your Danger Dodger Club propaganda. I'll join a Danger Dodger Club if and when I feel like it.
Danger Dodgers, I salute you.
We won't forget, Safety Woman.
Aware, alert, alive!
You're probably wondering what's up with this weird kind of Boy Scout but not really salute that they just did, but don't worry, there's a logical explanation for it. You see, when the aliens were communicating with freelance architect Karen Kingsley, they gave her the 3 keys, which are the words aware, alert, and alive. It's a little confusing. It seems more like 2 keys to me, like if you're aware and alert, then you'll be alive. Though I guess you have to be alive to be an aware and alert, so maybe the aliens knew what they were talking about. As Guardiana, aka Safety Woman, aka why did you give this lady 2 different names, goes around saving children, she's also teaching them this salute. I can't decide what's the weirdest thing about it. It's either that the thing they're saluting to looks to be some type of weird 3-candle menorah, or it's that none of them ever look like they actually want to perform the salute. Each time they do it, they just look embarrassed or ashamed. That embarrassment could be more about Safety Woman's, interesting getup. Never mind that her magical shield looks like a frisbee or maybe the top to a large piece of Tupperware, but the clothes that she's wearing kinda makes her look like Jiffy Pop. But you know what? this was still a really interesting, really strange little safety film, and you have to respect a film that obviously doesn't have that big of a budget, but takes chances and tries things anyway. If I had one thing I'd change, though, it would be to add more scenes of Safety Woman saving people, instead of just a few exciting scenes which she then uses to ramble on about semi-related safety tips. You went through the trouble of making this a film, and you took a creative angle with it, so why not show me more? Well, believe it or not, there is more to see, because this is Safety Woman's second safety film. Her first was Safety, Harm Hides at Home, and maybe if we're lucky we'll get to see it someday, because I'd be down for more Guardiana for sure. In the meantime though, I wanted to take some time to show off some of the amazing art pieces you guys have been sending me, because I appreciate each and every one of them so much. I mean, check this one out. I don't know what it is about this one in particular, but I can really see the resemblance. Here's a message I got from Adriana McCormick that says, "Dear Ian, whatever happened to Joel, Judge Mistis, and baby number 3? From Molly." I have been getting quite a few messages asking me what happened to the baby bunch. You guys of course know them now as part of the Televoid band, but let's see what else they've been up to lately, shall we? Oh wow, sounds like you guys have quite the fan base out there, don't you? Alright Joel, tell me, how has the newfound fame from appearing on the baby game affected your life? Outside of being on the Televoid band, of course. Interesting, very interesting. This next question is for Judge Mistis. With your busy schedule, are you still able to keep up with your hobbies? And if so, what do you like to do in your free time? Fascinating. Baby number 3, we just watched a film about safety. Do you have any other safety tips that you'd like to add to the list?
Well, when you're right, baby number 3. Safety Woman isn't real, and no one can save us.
Be sure to send me some more messages by emailing ian@televoid.net. Questions, comments, opinions of the films we watch, the possibilities really are endless, and I just love hearing from you guys. That's all the time we have for today, unfortunately, but thank you so much for watching. Play me out, Judge Mistis.
Safety Woman. Aware, alert, alive!
Hey, Miss Kingsley! You'll never guess what happened last Saturday.
Oh, really? Well, I'd like to hear all about it.